University of Suffolk, Brightspace tutorials. Using dates to release content. Hello, in previous tutorials we've looked at aspects of making content on Brightspace. Here we're going to look at how you release or withhold content using dates. You can do this with folders, subfolders, individual topics, assignments, discussion boards, and so on. Most tools in Brightspace can be told on which date to become available or not available. Let's first look at the options you'll get. You'll be able to set a start date, a due date, and an end date. The start date will govern when the content becomes available. Users won't be able to see it before this. The due date won't make the content unavailable altogether, but it will show whether a user has completed the task, such as viewing a topic, on time or not. The material will remain available to them until the end date. After the end date, the material becomes unavailable to the student. Now that you know this, there are plenty of ways that you can change them. Let's look at the folders first. We'll make the week 1 folder hidden until the first week of the course. Get yourself to the table of contents. Choose the bulk edit option. Suddenly, you can start to edit each date for all of the folders, subfolders and topics in your entire module. Choose Add Dates and Restrictions. Supposing week 1 of my course is on the 2nd of September, let's make that the start date. We can enter the date or choose it from the calendar. I'll set the time for 6 AM in case any eager people want to read the content over breakfast. I'd like my students to have viewed this folder by week 2, so I'm going to add a due date as the end of the week. For the sake of avoiding confusion, I think I'll make this 23:59 on the Sunday. I don't actually want this to disappear for them though, so I'm not going to set an end date. Select Update to save these changes. As I said, you can do this here for all of the folders, subfolders and topics, but it's not the only place that you can do it. If we navigate to week 2, the Add Dates and Restrictions option is already showing. We could click there if we want to repeat the process for week 2. Equally, if we click into our first topic in week 2, you'll notice the Add Dates and Restrictions area towards the bottom of the page. I'll show you a couple of other places that these options pop up. If we want to make a new announcement, and we'll cover how to do that in another tutorial, you'll see that those can be scheduled to appear or disappear. If you're creating or have already made discussion forums, you can either make them available or unavailable, or just lock them and prevent new posts. You could do both if you wanted, setting it to lock after a particular week and then become invisible to students the week after. And arguably most importantly, you can do this with assignments. If you edit your assignment, you'll find the date options in the Restrictions tab. Again, we'll cover creating an assignment in its own tutorial. But for now, that's the gist of using dates to control content in Brightspace. Thanks for watching. For more information about Brightspace, visit our LibGuides pages on libguides.us.ac.uk/Brightspace. Here you'll find details about support or training, what to do if you have specific questions, as well as a range of tutorials and FAQs.